Morning, Peter. Alright. Block drain. Actually, this isn't blocked. This is the boundary trap. This is clear all the way around the property. We're going to stick this down just in case there's any foreign object in there that might come through the system. We'll put that just below the inlet, and then we can just pull out whatever it is that might be blocking it. Peter thinks there might be a foreign object in there. Not 100%. There was a birthday party here a few years ago. So this will catch whatever it is. If there's something in there, it might just be a paper blockage. We've tested the line. That's clear all the way around there. We know that because we flushed this toilet here. That comes out here on its own branch line, all the way down there. We've seen it come through. There's a toilet all the way on the other side of the house. That comes through on its own branch line. So it's blocked somewhere between here and there. Okay, so under the house, there's a blocked toilet here, or somewhere around there. It's in this little room. That's chockers. So somewhere between here and the other side of the wall where we were, that's where the blockage is. The toilet's concreted in, so we're not going to pull the toilet out. We're going to have to drill through the pipes under here. Rats, hello, hello. That feels pretty chockers. Where should we drill, Rat? Right here. Okay, we'll drill right here. Where's the old drill? Stand back, Rat. It will get a little bit messy. Where should we do it? How about this corner over here, I think. That way we can drill on the top in case we need to pull anything out. You know what? Oh, we're in. Not under a lot of pressure, which is good. What we might try and do, maybe we should just try and pop it with the camera and see what's blocking it that way. Might be possible, it might not. Just stick the camera in, push it through. The water's pretty clear. We're on the blockage now. Blockage is only a few metres that way. There we go. Well, no, that's not the blockage. That was just a clump of paper, probably. Nice and clear now, the water. Now we might be on the blockage. It's not so clear. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've gone through the blockage. See that paper behind us? That must be the junction. That is the junction that joins in with everything else. Doesn't look like there's actually anything stuck in there though, unless it's stuck behind the paper. We'll push that paper through. Maybe there's something inside the paper that water's releasing. There we go. She's flowing.
Holding water.
Well,
belly,
it could be a belly, Peter.
Yeah.
Because the water's still high here.
Yes.
The water's dropped.
Yeah.
The water's dropped here.
Yeah.
And now we're back underwater here, but we haven't gone through an actual blockage
Yeah.
as such. Well, a paper blockage there was. What we'll have to do is we'll flush that paper through, get the system running, and then we might have to jet back up towards the toilet, pull back more paper. Put the penetrator down there. There we go. Oh, that's not good. I need to put a new O-ring in there. Oh. Plumber's O-ring kit. Okay, what's our size? That looks about right. Release the pressure. Pull that out. There's a little O-ring in this quick connect that perishes over time. And then pull that out. There it is. You can see how ferrous that is in comparison to the new one. Just a bit tricky putting the new one in. You've got to sort of flick it in and wait for the ding. Looks like it's nicely sealed. It's in its little seal anyway. Hope that does the trick. Okay, pressure off, that's back on. I go turn it on. No leaks, that's what we like. All right. Back to the drain. flush that slurry through. I'll just go back up towards the toilet this way, up past the right. Yeah, we've got all the waste sitting up around here. You see it coming through. Go back down this way, flush that water that way again, and we'll check for the belly. Well, it is dropping, it is flowing. There's a little bit of water in there.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see in there.
You see the tide line?
Yeah. It's not really supported, like inside that hole further on.
Alright, let's have a look inside.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a...
How are we looking in there?
Probably
Oh yeah.
lack of fall is...
Well, it looks like it's very hard to get to.
Yeah, you have to punch a hole through this brick wall.
Yeah.
Through the brick wall.
But then it burts into the earth on the other side.
Correct, that's right.
And I think that's where the belly is. It's actually in the earth. It's not in the aerial section.
Okay, well, not much you can do about that.
No.
You know,
No, exactly.
it is what it is.
Yeah. So I'll pull back up to us. Yeah, there's a slight fall, but it's, yeah, you can see the tide line on the sides. That's where it sits constantly.
Okay, about halfway up.
Oh, sort of from where we've cut into, probably to about here.
Yeah.
And that's still holding to about there, which is about, I think we've gone about 7 meters in total, and then it comes good.
Okay.
And she's got ample fall beyond there. That's where the junction is there. This is where the big clump of paper was sitting on the junction.
Okay.
I think it had balled up in the actual...
So this branch line has a junction.
At the end of it, which I think is your bathroom.
That would be, yeah, the other bathroom.
Yeah, the good bathroom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why when I flushed it last time,
Yep.
I cleared it.
Oh yeah, because it must have been just on there.
I thought it had its own branch line, but
Yep.
it's been a long while since it's been built. It's probably connecting to this branch line. That bathroom's connecting to this branch line.
Gotcha. So periodically you might just have to flush a whole heap of water down, like a bucket or two, Peter, and just flush the system.
Yeah, well that did the trick last time, but I think Father Time caught up with this.
Alright. Put that over there. I'm just going to go up with the camera towards the toilet and just make sure it's all right up that end. Looks pretty good up there. Oh, beautiful. The line's clear. I think we can safely say, unless we caught something down the back at the boundary track, Peter, that it's because of the slight belly in the line.
Yep. So the lack of fall, and just tiny bit of residual just builds up and causes the blocking.
Exactly. If there's an overuse of paper, maybe, and then it'll sit in the line, and then the rest of the paper will come back behind it.
Ever so slowly.
Exactly. So what we'll do.
So take note out there, plumbers. Fall is your friend.
It is your friend. Not too much fall, because too much fall is not your friend either, because that can suck the water out of your toilet, and then you'll have a sewer smell in the bathroom. What I'll do now is I'll head out to the boundary trap, and if you can flush your toilet, please, Peter. Yep. With good amount of paper, and I'll watch to make sure it finds its way down.
From this particular toilet?
Yeah, from the problem toilet. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we've got anything on the end of this. Clear as a whistle.
You ready for me, Al?
I'm ready for you, Peter. Plenty of paper and a nice big flush. Alright, ready when you are. Rats. You really know when to come, don't you? Listen for the train. I can hear it coming down the tracks. You do the honours. 1, 2, 3. Would you believe there's a belly in the line? Yeah, I believe that, Rat, but I think it's still going to come through. Maybe it'll be on the second flush though, because it's got to fill up the belly, because we've pushed all that water through.
Second one?
Yes, please, Peter. Thanks, mate. Peter, we might have to do a bucket, because otherwise it's just going to sit in that line, I think.
Coming up.
Thanks, mate. Oh no, we just got a fairly good one now. Yep. On the count of 10. Might even see some water, some paper in a sec.
Bucket away.
You did, yeah? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you believe? 4. 4 it is. Yeah, it works well with the bucket. All good. Sort of. There's a belly in the line. Not so good. I'll just have a look, now that everything's been flushed naturally, of what your pipe looks like naturally. Yeah, it's a pretty big belly really. If I leave that there, that camera there, if we lift this up, we'll see if that moves the water through. No, not much at all. Nope. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. You've had 2 years out of it since it blocked last, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Now that you've got this open here, not open, but you've got an access point, all you need to do, if it does it again, is take the
cover off. Yeah.
cover off.
The sleeve, yeah.
Yeah, stick your garden hose in, on it on the harshest.
Yep.
Push it down until you get to the blockage, and it should push it through.
No.
Bit
of DIY, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it'll get you out of trouble,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, it's been intermittently off and on problems.
But you've been able to plunge it
Yeah,
sometimes?
I plunge it, a few buckets down there, and it seems to fix the problems temporarily, but we just reached too far in the end.
All right, silicone.